Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Kenna and this is my plant channel. Today I'm just going to be walking you guys through how I prepare my plants for vacation or when I'm going to be gone for a couple of days. I'm leaving tomorrow for spring break and I'm going to be gone for 4 days. So I thought I would just walk you guys through kind of what I do to make sure my plants are okay and taken care of while I am gone. The first thing that I'm going to be doing is watering all of my plants in my plant room that need watered. One thing that I wanted to mention was that I like to not water my plants as much the week before, just to kind of like slowly acclimate them to not having as much water as they normally would. This also helps reduce the risk of like shocking your plants from going from like a lot of water to not very much water. And this also makes it to where most of my plants will need watered today, which is really helpful because it's the worst when you find like one plant that doesn't quite need watered yet, but you know it's going to be need water while you're gone. So slowing down your watering a couple weeks or a week before you leave is really helpful in that aspect. I am going to speed it up and water my plants in here. I just have my jug of water and liquider and I'm just going to go around and top all of these plants off. Another thing I wanted to mention about this is while I'm going around and watering my plants, I like to be really careful and check for pests because my worst fear is that pests are just going to take over all my plants while I'm on vacation. So I make really good sure that I don't have any pests while I'm watering. Out of water, be right back. Okay, so a couple of these, well, quite a few, need to be watered in the bathtub because they don't have a catch pot. And I'm also going to be bottom watering a couple of plants that are more thirsty, like my alocasia and my maranta. So I'm just going to go do that real quick. Okay, so now I'm just filling up the sink with some water. I'm gonna add a little bit of liquid dirt, and then I'm gonna bring in some plants and start bottom watering them. Okay, next task is just to go through my propagation boxes and make sure that all of the sphagnum is wet. So I'm gonna do that now. I wanted to show you guys a couple of things in here because there's some cool stuff. First off is this Waro, who's totally just popping off. It's not even, the leaf hasn't even hardened yet, and it's getting so big. I'm so excited. I told you guys it would come back. Next up is these really fuzzy roots on the Scindapsus Silver Hero. This Syngonium that I cut in my propagation video is rooted. I plan on taking this one to a plant swap. Okay, everything in there looks good. I also tend to be a little bit more lenient on leaving water in the saucers before I leave for vacation because it just gives the plant a little bit more opportunity to drink while it can. Obviously, the flip side of that is that it can cause root rot. So just use your best judgment with that. I don't do it on every plant. And usually, like, I'm not leaving until tomorrow morning. So in the morning before I leave, I'll go around and make sure that everything has drank up the rest of the water. If not, I'll pour it out then. Okay, something else I did was I went around my house and I collected all my little tiny plants that are in sphagnum and I put them in a prop box, and I'm just gonna put them in my cabinet. I did this because they dry out really, really fast. I water these almost every day, usually every other day. So they would definitely dry out while I'm gone. So I'm just going to put them in a little prop box that will help them stay moist while I'm gone. Okay, now I am just going to top off all of my water propagations to make sure they don't dry out while I'm gone. These evaporate really, really fast. So I highly recommend that you use some kind of vessel that will hold enough water so that they don't dry out while you're gone. Okay, whoa. Okay, now I'm just going to be watering my Bagaboe Hoya cabinet, which these cabinets, most of my favorite plants are in there, but honestly I don't really worry about these cabinets while I'm gone because they don't dry out very fast at all with the high humidity in there. I will say that all of my cabinets are on timers, so their grow lights come on every single day at a certain time and go off. So that is very helpful, and I highly recommend that if you are someone who is gone frequently or even just doesn't want to have to turn them on every single day, these timers are like $5, and honestly they save so much time and worry when you're gone. I will say I was going to buy a smart hygrometer for all of my cabinets where I could check the humidity on my phone while I'm gone, and I was gonna do this because if the power were to go out or something, my lights would reset and they probably wouldn't come on. So in that case I could call someone to come over, but they're pretty pricey, so I'm gonna try to save up and order those before I go on vacation the next time. But let me know if any of you guys have those and if you like them or not. Watering in this tiny cabinet is a lot harder than you'd think. Look at this new pot I found at Five Below. I thought it was really cute. And look at this new fuzzy leaf on my Caudata Sumatra. It's so cute. When you're lazy and you don't want to refill this at the sink, you just pour this in here. Alright, so that is it for the Hoya cabinet. Okay, now we're moving on to the fabric core. And there will definitely be quite a few updates in here that I want to show you guys. First up being this Anthurium Regal. You guys, it just keeps getting bigger. I can't even. So pretty. New leaf on my Anthurium radicans. I'm just setting a couple of these up here because if too much water flows down, I want to make sure that I dump it before I leave so that they don't get rot. This cabinet is kind of tricky to maneuver. Okay, I'm just gonna go dump a couple of those. Okay, on to the bottom shelf. But I did want to show you guys this Anthurium forgetii because it is also getting huge. This was grown from a chunk and given to me as a gift. A little Florida Ghost update. We're getting a new leaf, which is exciting. on my El Chaco red. Also really pretty. And I'm also out of water, so I'll be right back. Ooh, my Monstera alba is getting a new leaf. That's exciting. Okay, I'm gonna let the rest of these bottom water. So that is it for the fabric core. Okay, so the last tip I wanted to kind of go over, which you guys might have heard of before, but it changed my life when I started doing it, so I thought I would talk about it. If you're having someone come to your house and take care of your plants, which I'm not on this vacation because we're only going to be gone 4 days, but if I were to be gone like a week or two, I would probably have someone that had a little bit of plant knowledge come and take care of my plants. My boyfriend also has done this for me, but I wouldn't say he has a lot of plant knowledge. Definitely more than the average person just from like living with me, but this makes it easier for someone who knows about plants or doesn't know about plants. And that is using these little popsicle sticks in your plants. And you can do this a variety of different ways. I actually saw this, I follow Becca de la Plants. She is from Missouri also, and I watch her on YouTube. And I got this idea from her. And so basically you color coat your popsicle sticks. And like for this, this color that I just grabbed, purple is for 3 days. So that tells whoever's watching your plants to check them on day 3. And this just helps whoever's watching your plants not have to get overwhelmed with what plants to check and what not. Because like for my boyfriend, he would end up calling me and trying to ask me which plants needed what, and I wasn't there to see them. So it was hard for me. So I came up with this, or I got the idea of doing this, and that way I can stick these down in plants that I know are gonna need watered and forget about the rest that I know will be okay. And you can do different colors for like 3 or 5 days, or you could also write like little notes on them. Like I wrote on one of them, sink, so that my boyfriend knows to take it to the sink and water it instead of water it where it's at. So I just thought I would give you guys this idea because honestly, it works really well and it's super easy. Anyway, I think that is going to be it for this video. I hope it wasn't like chaotic. I hope you got something out of it, if not just like some entertainment. But I just thought I would go over how I kind of like prepare my plants because usually I just kind of like water here and there, but I do like take a little bit more time to make sure all my plants are watered and cared for before I leave for vacation. Also making sure like my water propagations are definitely filled up and things in sphagnum are moist. So that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for following along with me. I hope you got something out of it on how to prepare your plants for a vacation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Plants by Kenna, and I will see you guys in the next video.